young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest. Tupac in the prison, man, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top of specific, the high positioning. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Well, Coach, the seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
What are you doing? You better back the fuck up. Hey.
50. 250.
A look at Kerryon Johnson, second-year man out of Auburn. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Credit the sack to Brandon Marshall.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's
are you serious? Wow, I wasn't.
Wow,
that's trash.
A 4th down instead. PI
that's
gives him the
fucking
first.
trash.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That could really, really be demoralizing.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And Johnson lost the football.
Oh, you lucky motherfucker.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. From the 35 on 2nd down, Stafford. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Daniil Hunter make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is taken around the 12. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
That was tall.
Here's Dalvin Cook, third year back from Florida State. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings.
I called it. I don't know if you saw that. I called that shit.
Dalvin Cook.
I called it.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it
Can't
all
see
loose.
comments, bro.
Bailey got the extra point.
Text me.
And it's now a 7-0
Can't see him.
game.
Or tag me in the chat or some shit. Can't see it, bro.
Bailey now
Oh, it just lagged so bad. Wow, that's trash.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Hello. Bruh.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Hello. Hey, get off my hat, motherfucker. Drop it. Bro, are you serious right now? Oh my goodness, Chris, this fucking guy. Wow.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5.
Hello? Where the fuck are you? Really, dude? Wow. There he is.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate.
What the fuck
Leverage
is
guys
that?
win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second
He's
down.
standing right
And
next
guess what?
to him.
You start
What are you talking
accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Check that, lady! Check 55 to mine! Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford.
Oh,
And
dude,
it's
fucking
incomplete.
Waynes, I would've
Trey
picked it.
Waynes, the
Oh,
Michigan
my
State
goodness.
man, right there in coverage. And
I
this
would've
passing game's
100%
whole
picked
offense
that.
really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards
Jackson.
to pick up the first. It's a pickup of
Shut the
6,
fuck
but it's
up.
not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over at their own 20-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Why is...
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Cousins. It's complete on the bubble screen.
He's dumb slow.
That's Johnson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Good ball. Oh, fucking block him, Smith. Are you kidding me?
12 yards there and a first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Oh, I should have... Oh, my... What? I wasn't down? I don't know about that. That might be coming back.
That's probably bringing back nightmares of last week, isn't it?
For real.
No doubt about it. Right now, I'm looking over at the coaching staff, and I'm seeing the wheels turning in their heads. And you know what is happening? They're remembering how they started the season in camp, even in the offseason where they emphasized ball security, and they're wondering why the message isn't sinking in.
Yeah, 5 turnovers last week, now 1 here in the opening quarter. Cousins now after the fumble recovery. He's going to take a shot to the end zone.
Come on, how do you fucking miss?
Incomplete.
Oh my goodness, he's so bad.
To no avail, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play
Jackson,
with.
bro.
The 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now a run with Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And it's now 14-0.
Holy shit, this fucking ass.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
Oh my God. How did I miss that? Oh my goodness. Are you...
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage.
Wow, dude. I got in
too
too fast, and the fucking handoff wasn't even completed yet.
Down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. picked off by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get up.
Oh, my. Wow, really? Really? I was trying to throw the ball. Wow. Second fumble. Whoa.
Give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Fuckers.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority.
I shouldn't have juked the first time. Damn it.
Starting to slip away.
I'm
now it's down
going.
to a one-score game.
That good for 22 and a first down. The Viking. Football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Cook.
Wow, nowhere
One of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage. But you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 39. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from.
Bro,
working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Throwing his Cousins. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And he's able to find Diggs. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Cousins. Escaping.
Oh, I threw it right to him. I didn't even see him. Oh my God, and he's gone. What a fucking retard. Dude, cut it out.
The look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong?
Fuck me, are you kidding? Dude, shut the fuck up. Be quiet.
Pain a little bit, but the worst thing he can do is what you're saying right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw, Stafford.
Oh, I should have. Wow, I should have had that.
And he'll be brought down at the 40-yard line.
Oh, man, I should have had that. Fucking retard.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Here's McKissick, and he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
God damn it. I'm so mad at myself right now. What a fucking dumbass.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Wow.
That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Gets you right back in this
blocking
fucker.
by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit, thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe when you look at some
that was a bad matchup.
after the interception he had that ended their last drive. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned the pressure.
Oh my God,
get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So the field goal there, Capsworth lines up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3?
Cut it up. Go lay down.
Trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6.
Fucking assholes. Lay down.
remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
So much
pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Mike Daniels able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack on first down,
what a bad pass. That was so stupid. I had fucking... I don't know who it was, but I had somebody wide.
And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Jackson, cut it out. Such a fucking pain in the ass, this dog.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Exit. Hey, wahoo! 951.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Threw it just a tad late. That was...
And they take over.
I hesitated. Fucking stupid.
At the 46-yard line.
I had it too. If I'd have thrown it on time. Fuck me, dude. How am I... Wow. What a fucking bum. Threw a pick in the fucking end zone already. Threw that terrible pick just now. Unbelievable. Wait, is that my third pick or second? I can't remember. Dude, you're gonna get fucking kicked after this one. Bro, this is fucking ridiculous.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're gonna get a delay.
Fuck, man.
That's gonna set him back 5 yards.
Whatever. I'm not even fucking pausing it this time. If he gets grieving, I'm just fucking taking. This is ridiculous. I'm not. It's the second fucking time. Wow. Shut the fuck up, Jackson. Shut up.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
Quiet.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. The Lions on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Going for the deep ball.
How does that not get picked? How? Please explain to me how that doesn't get picked.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Throwing, Cousins. He's got his rookie tight end. That's Irv Smith Jr. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
I shouldn't have taken that timeout. I should have spiked it.
So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs. As the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the inside.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Fairly short kick, taken into 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Around the NFL, a game going on in Washington. And the Redskins there out to an early lead. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out.
Come on, dude. This is fucking ridiculous. Come on.
The Vikings
fucking
now
pick
to
a
start
play.
their next drive.
Shit.
They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
Shut up, Jackson.
Is that the offensive staff
I do too early.
halftime just working with them on
Quiet,
here's what we
That's
think
not.
they're going to do
They're
to
not coming
attack us
here.
in the second
Nope.
half.
What I just.
First half that we've had, guys, but be
Oh,
prepared for
shit.
some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Quiet!
On 2nd down and 4.
What is going on? I couldn't even throw the ball. This is. What just happened?
Cousins goes down. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack.
Look at him. What the fuck is that shit? Look at that. He's turning with. What?
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
Look at this blitz.
51, Mike 51.
On third down. Cousins.
Oh, I seen it too, and I knew. And I fucking, I don't know why I hesitated on that shit. Nobody was open though, that's fine. I had nowhere to go.
What they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play.
He just had too many rushers for me to cover.
Here's Britton Colquitt now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away.
Jackson. Lay down, bro.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Mike Hughes came crashing in that time, got the sack. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on
Shut up. My God, man.
Here's Sam Martin now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Take it at the 37. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10.
Oh, wow.
They're going to snuff this
64. Who's
64? We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Somebody just got beasted. Klein, yeah. Fucking Josh.
Well, the first play in the drive.
I think he might be my highest rated.
Look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Actually, no, I think it's Bradbury.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. The left side caught by Diggs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
All game with this shit.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh, and a face mask.
He does get it up
Come
past
on.
the 25. Will it hold? Let's see. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. any part of it that's going to be 15 yards.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the side and puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
A carry now for McKissick. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Oh, my God. How did I fucking did it again? I just constantly fucking do that. Fuck me, dude. I should have fucking had you a wide open fucking. Oh my God. All you had to do was run fucking straight. I ran right by you. Jesus Christ. Unfucking.
Prater on and the extra point.
I shouldn't have fucking slanted outside my D-line. Fucking dumb. Bro, come on. Are you fucking serious? Jesus Christ.
This time, the extra point up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Every fucking play. This is ridiculous. About to get kicked out of bounds.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The offense now.
Wow, he picked a play. It's a miracle.
Redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Oh, shit.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Cousins. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be.
It's a good thing you fucking overthrew him.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Cousins gives way to Cook. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They got to get to the 23 here on third. Cousins now. Flushed out right. And that is
good thing I was off the mark.
that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away.
He took 2 delays in a row on 2 separate occasions.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
But he didn't quit.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows?
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion.
I did it again, dude. How? Bro, I suck.
19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run. But how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in? Or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
Man, you should have went for that shit.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
so
something
well,
else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and get something big and get things
wow, what a
area.
catch, dude. Holy shit. Try it again. Try it again.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So here's a 1st and 10.
Oh, wow. Are you fucking shitting me right now? Bro.
Out of the gun, Stafford. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
Don't even
It's been a tough one for this offensive line.
tell
It
me.
appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Give him 6 on the run. They're going to be faced now with a 3rd and 12.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up fourth down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. Lions go for it on fourth. It's Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what are you doing when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Danielle Hunter has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Lay down,
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They will run it. It's McKissick.
Jesus Christ, that fucking draw is killing me.
A good pick up there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of...
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down.
Lay down,
Stafford
buddy.
is
Good boy.
sacked. Everson Griffin able to record his 5th sack of the season.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
That's taken on the 25. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Lay down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook.
Oh, get out there, Udo. Oh, man. I'd have been gone.
When do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 11 yards there, 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Madison running on 1st down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The linebacker Christian Jones there to make the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Cook running right.
Oh, why'd I juke? Oh,
no. A gain there of 21 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
It's hard as fuck. I don't know.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line,
yes,
yes,
at least
carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
Oh, why did you
indeed take a knee?
What an idiot. Wow, really? Bruh. I can't even... Dude, that's hilarious. Oh, come on. Whatever.
They come out 5
What?
wide. 3 of them to the right side. Back at the 2 now. Here's second
Dude, are
and
you
goal.
serious?
Throwing here. Cousins being chased out.
No, go down. Oh.
Toward the end zone, but that's
Wow,
gonna
that's some
wind up
fucking bullshit.
incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just choke
Don't
it
you
away.
dare take a
Dangerous
timeout.
pass,
I'm telling you right
incomplete.
now. Don't you fucking dare.
And they take a knee.
I'd be scoring a touchdown if you did. GG, bro. GG.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Minnesota, it may not be too late to salvage their season as the win moves them to 2-5 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
272. It came so close yet so far. On 17 carries. Wow. quiet, dude. Be quiet. Hello.
Why you asking? I'm aware. He doesn't drink anything all day.
shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a goose, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a animal. Know the game like I run in the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warrior. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tempo, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands, no man, man, oh devil the dance. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best as I am. It's no need to keep it low. I just pop on the D like a turkey. I run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making a game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets to regret even letting them stay in the game. See my route took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, move, magic. And watch me jump through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominated every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on, smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got the lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm a highly favorite. Don't wanna play me now. No conversation, ain't got time for no debate. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a boy, I went for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear the footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we gon' hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. Lost my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we gon' hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. Lost my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz. Yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in a sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be presto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Modesto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put the numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the big scam when he stretch a disc. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause